So good morning. This is day 5 of me using the Visible app. So I'm just going to sit here. This is my normal routine. I get up, make myself a coffee. Over the last couple of days there's been a decaf, and then I do the morning check-in. So this will be the 5th time. Up until now it's had 4 days where it's been learning about me, and today should be the day where it calculates PacePoints for me. So I'm going to swap now to showing a recording of the screen so that you can see in detail what the process involves. And I hope it's useful for you. Okay, so this is day 5. You can see here the screen is slightly different. Up above here it says getting to know you. Nice work. You've collected 4 days of heart rate data, so now you're ready to unlock new tools and insights. So I'm going to click on Let's Go, and if it starts syncing, I'm going to go quiet because even talking potentially I believe messes things up. So okay, my screen's just need to wake my phone up again. Okay, so let's go. So you're ready for the next step. You've successfully captured 4 days of heart rate and pace points data, laying a solid foundation for pacing effectively with Visible. So here's what's going to happen next. I'm going to have new estimated heart rate zones, setting PacePoints budget, and introducing the pace setter. So I'm going to click next. Okay, I'm going to click next because I'm not sure anything's happening. Okay, so based on your data from the last 4 days, we can now revisit your heart rate zones. So remember, previously it's just been doing it on a calculation based on my age. The data you have collected helps us to understand when you're in rest, activity and exertion. We'll use this data to provide a more accurate estimate of your heart rate zones and improve your pacing guidance. So calculate my zones. Okay, I've done that, so I'm going to click on next. So setting a PacePoints budget. Okay. So staying within my energy envelope, little explanation there. Okay, so it's probably unfortunate that yesterday I had to move a tree, which did make my average much higher than normal. So we might have to adjust that manually later on. Okay, so they were above my comfort limit because of having to move the tree that was about to fall in the road. Okay, that seems sensible. It's adjusted it to say aim for 73. So let's go with that. I've already used 7 just getting up. Okay, it's saying here that you can continue to refine your budget over time. So it's introducing the pace setter. So this is aimed at avoiding using my budget up too fast. So I should be able to use this to pace myself. So you can see there in the center of the circle, it's saying that I've used 7.4 pace points out of what it's recommending is 73. It's kind of going around like an old-fashioned scale in a way. So it moves around the dial at a constant rate throughout the day. Okay. So I'm going to enable the notifications. So reducing the amount of time that I spend in exertion zone can help to avoid crashes. So obviously it does give more explanation for that, but I'm just going to go for next at the moment to set it up. So set up notifications, yes. I'm actually going to try it immediately. Just see what that's like. Just see how often I go into exertion. It would be interesting to see if it comes in making a cup of tea, for example. But I might change that later. Okay, so that was the process. And now I'm going to click on my morning check-in. And now I will go quiet while it does it. Okay, I'll do this. My sleep wasn't very good. It's interesting that last night or yesterday we ran out of decaf coffee. So for the first time in about a week, I had a normal cup of coffee. And yeah, I didn't get to sleep very easy. I woke up very early. I had very little deep sleep according to my Fitbit. So I'm going to go for bad because it wasn't as good as normal. Okay, so now I'm clicking on start measurement down the bottom here, and off it goes. Okay, so just have a sip of coffee while it's analysing the results. Okay, so not really quite got to grips with what the morning stability means. There is more help on it. And this is interesting. Look, I've already got an alert come up to say that just drinking my coffee and sitting here, my heart rate spiked, possibly due to thinking about what the screen was telling me. Maybe, I don't know. But yes, this is something that I need to get to understand more. This morning stability. It says that I'm slightly out of balance, but interestingly, my HRV was higher than it was yesterday. So yesterday it really dropped, which was because I tried doing some exercise the previous day. Yesterday, although I did the tree, which caused me a problem, I did do a cold plunge, which I'll talk about in another day. And although initially I thought a cold plunge would be the worst thing possible for me, it does seem to help me, and that's possibly reflected there. So everything else is stable except this sleep quality, which was obviously one that I've put in myself. So that's it. Click done, and you can see that got the screen at the top here. We've got the activity, and then the PacePoints 7.5 out of 7.3. Looks like the screen's changed here because I thought this was a donut shaped thing, not a straight line. And the rest looks fairly much the same. So I'll stop the recording there, and hopefully that was useful. Okay, so that's that. I hope that was useful for you, and if it was, please subscribe. It encourages me to continue doing these, and it gives me a bit of feedback or comment or whatever. Let me know if you found it useful. I hope you have a good day.